So hi guys, welcome back to the Women's Premier League of 2026. Today's match is between the Royal Challengers of Bengaluru women taking on the UP Warriorz women. RCB looking to win today's match and directly qualify for the final. Meanwhile, it's a must-win game for the UP Warriorz women. If they need to win to stay alive in this competition. And it's an interesting opening pair here for UP Warriorz. Meg Lanning and Deepti Sharma are opening the batting for UP Warriorz here. 3 balls have been bowled by Lauren Bell. UP Warriorz have got 2 runs on the board, a wide and a single from Meg Lanning, getting off the mark with a single. And now Deepti Sharma is back on strike. I don't know when was the last time we saw Deepti Sharma open the batting, but she's here. 4th ball of the over coming up. That's a wide down the leg side from Lauren Bell. Has to reload that one again. Lauren Bell has been really good, really impressive with the new ball in this season. Well, they want to discuss, they're discussing about a review here. Maybe they are not happy with the white call, and that is why they want to go for the review. I think they have decided. Have they gone for the review? I don't think so. I think that was clearly wide down the leg side from Lauren Bell. A huge blow for UP Warriorz is that Phoebe Litchfield has been ruled out of this year's WPL tournament. So Amy Jones has replaced Litchfield in the playing 11 for UP Warriorz today. And also Kiran Navgire has been dropped and Simran Shaikh has been brought into the playing 11 for the UP Warriorz. As we see, Deepti Sharma cuts it away towards deep point and gets off the mark with a single as well. And RCB have also made one change today. Pooja Vastrakar has come back into the playing 11 in place of Gautami Nayak. So these are the changes to the playing 11 today. Match number 18 of WPL 2026. It has been a fantastic tournament so far, coming to the business end of this tournament. RCB were really good in the first 5 matches. They won 5 matches in a row. But ever since that, they have stumbled a little bit, back-to-back losses against Delhi Capitals and Mumbai Indians. But they can still make it through to the final. That is the important thing. They are still firmly placed at the top, and they can still make it directly through to the final actually. So that is the thing about RCB. A good over this from Lauren Bell. Still one more delivery left. Just 4 runs coming from this over. Last ball of the over coming up. Goes for the cut shot, unable to make connection. Another dot ball to finish the over. So just 4 runs came from that over from Lauren Bell. And UP Warriorz are now 4 without loss after 1 over. Sayali Sadgare is the new bowler into the attack now for the Royal Challengers Bengaluru women. She was a little below par in the previous game against Mumbai Indians, gave away a lot of runs. Mumbai Indians posted a total of 199 against RCB in the previous game. So RCB will want to improve their bowling in this game. Deepti Sharma is on strike. That's again a little bit of width on offer, punched away by Deepti Sharma towards deep extra covers and picks up another single to start the over. The first time Deepti Sharma is opening the batting, so it will be a kind of challenging for her. It's all because Kiran Navgire couldn't find her form. She was always, she has underperformed in this tournament, and that is why they have dropped Kiran Navgire and they are trying Deepti Sharma at the top of the order. Because the batting for the UP Warriors has been a concerning factor in this tournament. And to add to that, Phoebe Litchfield has been ruled out of the tournament as well, so it adds more problems for UP Warriors. And that too with two very important games actually. Like it's win or go home kind of a situation for UP Warriors. Second ball of the over coming up. Short and wide, cut away beautifully by McLanning. That'll race away for 4. Found the gap beautifully there. Once again, too much width on offer from Sayali Sadgare. And beautiful placement from McLanning for the first boundary of the innings for the UP Warriors. Third ball of the over coming up. Short ball pulled away again. It's in the air. Goes towards deep mid wicket. And McLanning picks up another single. Deepti Sharma is back on strike. Oh, that's back of the length again. Deepti Sharma punches it back to the bowler. Another dot ball from Sayali Sadgare. This time Deepti moves across her stumps. Again defends it down the ground. It's another dot ball. If RCB wins this match, they'll be through to the final directly. Officially, they'll be through to the final. UP Warriors loses, then definitely their playoff chances will take a major hit because their next match will be against Delhi Capitals, which will also be a must-win game, but their fate will be out of their hands if they lose this game. Because tomorrow Mumbai Indians will also be coming up against Gujarat Giants, so that will become another important game as well. That's flicked away again by Deepti Sharma towards mid-wicket and picks up another single to finish the over. 7 runs came from that over, and UP Warriors women are now 11 without loss after 2 overs. So Lauren Bell now back into the attack into her second over. Deepti Sharma has started a little slowly here. New opener, first time opening the batting in this season. It's on the stumps again, defended towards covers, and Deepti Sharma picks up another single to start the over. It's crunch time for the UP Warriors. They have to win today to keep their chances of qualifying for the playoffs. Because remember, the Mumbai Indians are also breathing down the neck of UP Warriors and Delhi Capitals. Tomorrow Mumbai Indians will be up against Gujarat Giants. That will be such an important clash as well. This time driven again, straight to point though. Another dot ball from Lauren Bell. So far RCB have started well actually. Once again RCB winning the toss, electing to bowl first. Interestingly, in this edition of the WPL, every captain that has won the toss has always opted to bowl first. No team has opted to bat first in this tournament so far. They're so confident that whatever they'll get, they will chase it down. It's driven down the ground by McLanning towards mid-off. Another dot ball here. Again, excellent start from Lauren Bell. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. This time it's on the pads again, flicked away by McLanning, straight to short mid wicket. And another dot ball from Lauren Bell. But 2 more deliveries left in this over. This time flicked away again, straight to the fielder at mid-wicket again. So 4 consecutive dot balls here from Lauren Bell. So last ball of the over coming up. On the pads, flicked away, straight to the fielder again. Another dot ball to finish the over. What an over from Lauren Bell. Just 1 run coming from that over. And UP Warriors are off to a very slow start here. 12 without loss after 3 overs. So Shreyanka Patil is the new bowler into the attack now for RCB. Was a very expensive in the previous game. Looked to make a comeback today. A very slow start here from the UP Warriors woman. McLanning has scored only 6 runs from 12 balls. Deepti Sharma hasn't opened the batting before. She's getting an opportunity to open the batting today. Has scored only 4 runs from 6 balls. Shreyanka Patil coming around the wicket, and Deepti Sharma again defends it towards covers, and another dot ball to start the over. This time it's a full toss, driven beautifully by Deepti Sharma, finds the gap. And finally, Deepti Sharma gets her first boundary. Full toss from Shreyanka Patil. And Deepti Sharma finding the gap beautifully. This time Deepti Sharma sweeps it away towards deep square leg and picks up another single. 5 runs from the first 3 balls of this over. Meg Lanning is back on strike. And now Lanning moves across the stump, sweeps it away again. That'll be in the gap for 4 as well. Second boundary in this over. Lanning is so good with the sweep shot. And placed it beautifully there to pick up her second boundary in this innings. And this time Lanning goes for the sweep again. It's towards deep mid wicket again. And picks up another single. 10 runs have come from this over. Still one more delivery left. The last ball of the over coming up. That's on the stumps again, and Deepti Sharma defends it back to the bowler. Another dot ball to finish the over. 10 runs came from that over, and UP Warriors women are now 22 without loss after 4 overs. So Lauren Bell now back into the attack into her 3rd over. Meg Lanning is on strike. Ooh, goes for a drive there. Lanning unable to make connection. A little bit of extra bounce for Lauren Bell. Beats the outside edge of Meg Lanning. Again a dot ball to start the over. Oh, that's cut away in the air. Lands short of deep extra covers. And Meg Lanning picks up another single. Lauren Bell hasn't gone wicketless in many matches in this season. Only one match where she was wicketless, I guess. Regular wicket taker for RCB in this WPL season. So Deepti Sharma is back on strike. Third ball of the over coming up. Oh, Deepti swings it away leg side, and that's in the gap. And that'll run away for 4. Huge swing of the bat there from Deepti Sharma. And once it went past mid-wicket, it was always racing away for 4. Second boundary for Deepti Sharma in this innings. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. This time guided away towards third man, and Deepti Sharma picks up another single. So Meg Lanning is back on strike. This time kited away again. It's in the gap. But deep point comes around, and Lanning picks up another single. So one more delivery left in this over. Deepti Sharma is back on strike. UP Warriors are just going at around a run a ball. They need to accelerate a little bit. They haven't lost a wicket. That is a plus point. Last ball of the over coming up. And that's too high, I guess, from Lauren Bell. Yes, given as a wide by the umpire. So Lauren Bell has to reload that one again. Last ball of the over coming up. Oh, that swung away again by Deepti Sharma in the gap again, and will go all the way, I think. Has it gone all the way? It has gone all the way. So the first 6 of this innings, Deepti Sharma it is. Once again picking the length up beautifully. Ends the over with a 6, an expensive over from Lauren Bell. 14 runs came from that over, and UP Warriors women are now 36 without loss after 5 overs. So Sayali Sadgare now back into her second over, but that's in the slot, and Lanning goes over the top all the way for 6. Back-to-back sixes here for UP Warriors. This time it's Sayali Sadgare who gets the treatment, bowling it in the slot to Lanning. And Lanning has such a clean swing of the bat. Again clears the boundary, starts the over with a 6. This time with on offer, cut away for 4. So not a good start here from Sayali Sadgare. A 6 followed by a 4. Over corrected, offered a little bit of width. Lanning is so good with the cut shot and picks up another boundary here. Pressure on Sayali Sadgare. This time it's too high, given as a wide by the umpire. So Sayali Sadgare has to reload that one again. 11 runs from the first 2 balls of this over. Really good start to the over for the UP Warriors. And more importantly, they are having their wickets in hand. So as long as they have enough wickets in hand, they can really explode and go for the shots. That is exactly what they are doing. That's pulled away again by Lanning. I might have found the gap here. A deep square leg comes around, does well. And Meg Lanning pushes for another couple of runs. Once again, good running between the wickets. Sayali Sadgare feeling the pressure here. Was good in the initial few matches of this WPL season, but the last few matches, don't know what happened. Like, she's not able to pick up those wickets that is needed. She's not able to contain the runs, leaking a lot of runs. We'll need to bring back that wicket taking ability once again. Oh, looking to flick it away. Appeal file with W. Umpire says not out. We'll have a discussion on whether to go for the review or not. Gonna have a discussion for sure. Discussing. And they are going for the review. So we need to have a look at this here. Well, I think height could be a factor on that. An in-swinger that Sayali Sadgare bowls well. I'm not quite sure. It could even be out actually. Looks adjacent enough. We'll check whether there's any bat involved in that. A flat line as the ball passes the bat. We'll move to ball tracking. Pitching outside off, impact in line. Wickets, umpire's call. Ooh. Umpire's call is not out, so the decision will remain not out. RCB won't lose the review. That is the most important thing. Review is retained, but the decision will remain as not out. But and it's a dot ball as well. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. It was a good review, but these kind of umpire's calls, they are always very close, isn't it? The 5th ball of the over coming up. That's on a good length, punched away by McLanning towards deep extra covers, picks up another single, and the 50 comes up here for the UP Warriors women. 50 comes up in 5.5 overs, a 50-run opening partnership as well between McLanning and Deepti Sharma. The new opener today, Deepti Sharma, has not done that badly. 20 from 13 balls, started a little slowly, but even she has hit 2 boundaries and 1 6. But you got a feeling that they brought in Amy Jones into the playing 11. She is a replacement for Litchfield, and I really thought that Amy Jones will open the batting for UP Warriors because she's a designated opener. But they have gone with Deepti Sharma. I mean, it's always a gutsy to make these kind of decisions. The last ball of the over coming up. On the pads again, flicked away straight to short fine leg. Another dot ball to finish the over. 14 runs came from that over, and the power play has been completed. UP Warriors are now 50 without loss after 6 overs, and it's also the time for the strategic timeout. So good start here from the UP Warriors, 50 without loss after 6 overs after the power play. RCB has climbed up in the fair play award table as well. They have gone to second position in the fair play award, and they are in the first position in the points table as well. Arundhati Reddy is the new bowler into the attack. Ooh, and that has she got bat on it? I think so. It's racing away for 4, but whether it's off the bat or off the pad, I'm not quite sure. It's given as a boundary. Once again, a boundary to start the over, and again RCB bowlers feeling the pressure here. This time it's a full toss and Meg Lanning drives it down the ground to mid-off, straight to the fielder, another dot ball. First ball was 4 leg byes actually. It's short and it's pulled away by Lanning in the gap, another boundary. 2 short again from Arundhati Reddy, and Meg Lanning found the gap beautifully, and it's raining boundaries here at the Kotambi Stadium in Vadodara. This time she goes over the top of point again. Will that reach the boundary? No, it won't. Deep extra covers comes around, does well, but Meg Lanning picks up another couple of runs. The opening partnership is flying here for the UP Warriors. 60-run opening partnership from 40 balls between Meg Lanning and Deepti Sharma. Two more deliveries left in this over, and Lanning goes over the top. That should run away for another 4, I think. Yes, it's trickling across into the fence. This is an expensive over here from Arundhati Reddy. Second boundary in this over. In fact, third boundary including the 4 leg byes. 14 runs have come from this over. Still 1 ball left. The last ball of the over coming up. That's full again, goes over mid-off again for another boundary. What an expensive over this is from Arundhati Reddy. 4 boundaries in that over, including the 4 leg byes. 18 runs came from that over, and UP Warriors are now 68 without loss after 7 overs. So Shreyanka Patil is back into the attack now for RCB into her second over. Deepti Sharma is on strike. Shreyanka Patil coming around the wicket, and Deepti Sharma drives it straight to cover, straight to point. Ooh, it's shy at the stumps there. Shy at the stumps by the fielder at point. Misses the stumps, and Deepti Sharma picks up another single to start the over. They can get to 200 actually, UP Warriors, and once again put the pressure on RCB. I don't know what happened to RCB actually. First 5 matches they were unstoppable, and now the wheels are coming off as I had said. They might still make it through to the final directly if Mumbai Indians can win tomorrow. But they are losing momentum here towards the wrong time. Towards the back end of the tournament, they are losing momentum and not able to maintain that consistency. Second ball of the over coming up. It's shot again, pulled away by Lanning towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. The third ball of the over coming up. Ooh, Deepti Sharma comes down the wicket, looks to sweep, gets it on the pads. Another dot ball from Shreyanka Patil. This time comes down the wicket, goes straight down the ground, and that will be 4 more as well. Deepti Sharma gets her third boundary, hitting it dead straight back past the bowler, and picks up another important boundary. And this opening partnership continues to go well for UP Warriors. This time a quicker delivery, punched towards point, was looking for the single but sent back by McLanning. Another dot ball from Shreyanka Patil. RCB need to be a little careful here. Not a good start with the ball once again. It was into a similar kind of a situation in the previous game as well against Mumbai Indians. That's a full toss on the pad, swept straight to short fine leg. And another dot ball to finish the over. So 6 runs came from that over. And UP Warriors are now 74 without loss after 8 overs. So terrific start here for the UP Warriors. They started a little slowly, but then last 5 overs, 58 runs have been scored. And they are back on track with all 10 wickets in hand. And Nadine de Klerk is the new bowler into the attack now for RCB. McLanning on strike. And Lanning goes over the top. And finds the fielder at deep extra covers. So straight away Nadine de Klerk into the attack. And gets the biggest wicket possible of McLanning. Was looking to go over the top of that fielders, but that is why the deep extra covers was there. Radha Yadav completes the catch, and finally RCB get their first breakthrough here. How often have we seen this Nadine de Klerk breaking the partnerships? It was in the slot once again for McLanning, but the fielder was placed right there at deep extra covers for that particular reason, and Lanning has did it straight down the throat of that fielder at deep extra covers. Radha Yadav is a superb fielder, is not going to drop that. So McLanning is gone after a good knock of 41 from 30 balls, and UP Warriors are now 74 for 1 after 8.1 overs. UP Warriors net run rate is not that good, so they have to win this. It's kind of a win or bust kind of a situation for UP Warriors this game. Because if it all comes down to net run rate, Mumbai Indians have a better net run rate than UP Warriors and Delhi Capitals. So that is the biggest disadvantage as far as UP Warriors are concerned. But if they can win both their remaining games, then they can definitely go through to the playoffs. Amy Jones is the new batter to the crease. And that's a full delivery, edged away towards third man, a little bit of a fumble. And Amy Jones gets off the mark with a single, a replacement for Phoebe Litchfield. Can she deliver today? It's a kind of a very important game for UP Warriors. Meg Lanning was looking good actually, trying to play that lofted shot once again, but deep extra covers was there for that particular reason. And Meg Lanning holed out. Third ball of the over coming up. Full delivery again. Deepti Sharma drives it through the covers, and that could run away for 4. No, it won't. Good fielding at the deep. Another couple of runs for Deepti Sharma. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. I don't know what they are trying to. And Nadine de Klerk is having a chat with the umpire. Maybe checking for the short run there, but Deepti Sharma has made her ground at the non-striker's end. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Nadine de Klerk back over the wicket. It's full again, driven through the covers again. Work for deep extra covers, does well again. And Deepti Sharma picks up another single. Hammy Jones is back on strike. Two more deliveries left in this over. Appeal for LBW here. Finger goes up. Nadine de Klerk strikes again. 2 wickets in the over. Looking to play across the line. Hammy Jones has gone for the review straight away. We need to have a look at this. A straight delivery, was looking to play across the line. I think the review is more out of desperation. I think that's straight in front of the stumps. So Nadine de Klerk, what an over this is. 2 wickets in the over, just 4 runs. Excellent over. A cross seam delivery there from Nadine de Klerk. Ooh, that's straight in. That will be surely umpire's call or hitting the stumps. Unless there's any bat involved in that. A flat line as the ball passes the bat. We'll move on to ball tracking. Pitching outside off, impact in line, wickets hitting the stumps. So it is another wicket here. The decision will remain out. Hammy Jones has to go. Finger goes up once again from the umpire. Second wicket goes down for UP Warriors. 2 wickets in the over for Nadine de Klerk. And Hammy Jones is gone after scoring just 1 run from 2 balls. UP Warriors women are now 78 for 2 after 8.5 overs. So Meg Lanning gone, Hammy Jones gone, and suddenly now UP Warriors under a little bit of pressure. Harleen Deol is the new batter to the crease for UP Warriors. An excellent over from Nadine de Klerk, actually 2 for 4 in her 5 balls. Harleen Deol has played a few good knocks in this tournament. A very important match today for her. Last ball of the over coming up from Nadine de Klerk. And it's driven by Harleen Deol straight to covers. Another dot ball to finish the over. The 4 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Amy Jones, and UP Warriors women are now 78 for 2 after 9 overs. So Shreyanka Patil is back into the attack now. She was taken out of the attack when Meg Lanning was there. Now that 2 wickets have fallen, she is back into the attack. And Deepti Sharma again flicks it away and picks up another single to start the over. I think the injury of Phoebe Litchfield is a huge blow to UP Warriors, without a doubt. Amy Jones replaced her but couldn't make a contribution today. It's short and wide, cut away again by Harleen Deol towards deep point and picks up another single. Harleen Deol gets off the mark with a single. So we are having an Indian duo at the crease now. Harleen Deol and Deepti Sharma, both international quality players. But Nadine de Klerk once again, how good is she with the ball? Every time brought into the attack, she does something. This time comes down the wicket, cuts it away to third man. Oh, chance of run out was there. Chance of run out, the keeper missed the stumps. They were just ambling through for the single there. You need to be quick when you're taking the singles. And Richa Ghosh missed the stumps in the process. Oh my goodness. Should have been a regulation run out if Richa Ghosh had collected the ball. Clearly don't know what Harleen Deol was up to. This time it's punched down the ground straight to the fielder though at mid wicket. Another dot ball. 2 more deliveries left in this over. This time comes down the wicket and Harleen Deol drives it down the ground to mid-on and picks up another single. The 4 singles in this over, still 1 ball left. And suddenly now, after the fall of a couple of wickets, RCB trying to pull things back. Right now then, what is the issue here? Has Shreyanka Patil hurt herself in the process? Well, they're checking for the run out here. So what looked like something casual has turned into something serious. I'm going to check for the run out, whether they completed the single or not. Yes, I think Deepti Sharma has made it. Was at the keeper's end. I never thought that they would check for this. Deepti Sharma has made it back, so it will only be a single. It won't be out. Decision pending, it's not out, but the thing is that Shreyanka Patil, yeah, she's back and ready. Last ball of the over coming up. Goes for the sweep, straight to short fine leg, doesn't take the single. Another dot ball to finish the over. 4 runs came from that over, and UP Warriors are now The UP Warriors women are now 82 for 2 after 10 overs at the halfway mark of this innings. Nadine D. Clark continuing into her second over, and that's a full delivery driven by Harleen Deol through the covers for 4. Much needed boundary for the UP Warriors. Runs have dried up a little bit, and Harleen Deol with an elegant cover drive picks up her first boundary in this innings. The second ball of the over coming up, and this time guided away straight to point. Dot ball here from Nadine D. Clark. The third ball of the over coming up. That's swept away leg side, down to deep fine leg. Oh, good fielding actually. Excellent effort and excellent fielding by Arundhati Reddy down at deep fine leg. And Harleen Deol picks up another single. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Deepti Sharma is back on strike. This time driven again by Deepti Sharma. Good fielding at point. And Deepti Sharma picks up another quick single. Nadine D. Clark mixing up her deliveries, bowling cross seam from time to time as well. Fifth ball of the over coming up, and Harleen Deol moves across her stumps, drives it back to the bowler. Another dot ball from Nadine D. Clark. This time Harleen Deol goes big leg side. One bounce to deep mid wicket and picks up another single to finish the over. 7 runs came from that over, and UP Warriors women are now 89 for 2 after 11 overs. So at the current run rate, the projected scores for the UP Warriors is 161. 10 and over takes them to 179. 12 and over takes them to 197. Still 9 more overs left in this innings, and an interesting bowling change here from RCB. Grace Harris is the new bowler into the attack. Harleen Deol is on strike. That's a full delivery. Harleen Deol drives it down the ground to mid-on. Again a dot ball to start the over. And Grace Harris bowling for the first time in this tournament actually. She hasn't bowled any overs before this. Comes down the wicket again. And another dot ball from Grace Harris. This time goes for the paddle sweep. Half appeal for LBW, but the ball is running away for 4. Is it? No, good fielding actually. A deep fine leg. And Harleen Deol picks up another couple of runs. Was kind of a half appeal for LBW there. And UP Warriors need a big score today. And can they push for another 80 or 90 runs? Can take them to 180, 190, which still might not be enough considering the standards of WPL have increased in this particular season. That's pulled away by Deol. That could run away for 4, and it does. Beats the fielder at deep square leg. So finding some important boundaries here. Harleen Deol placing the ball beautifully there. Too short from Grace Harris and put away by Harleen Deol. Two more deliveries left in this over. RCB looking to win this game and confirm their spot in the finals. Even otherwise, they are having a good net run rate. But if RCB loses this match, they might still go to the final directly. But they might lose momentum as we see a wicket here from Grace Harris. That delivery kept low from Grace Harris has gone through the defense of Harleen Deol. The third wicket goes down. Harleen Deol can't believe it. The ball just kept low, didn't bounce at all. And it's knocked back the off stump. So another timely wicket here for RCB. Very tough to play as a batter when the ball keeps so low. And a gutsy decision to give the bowling to Grace Harris has worked for RCB. Conceded a boundary. The very next ball has gotten rid of Harleen Deol. The third wicket goes down for UP Warriors. Harleen Deol gone after scoring 14 runs from 14 balls. And UP Warriors are now 95 for 3 after 11.5 overs. Grace Harris is a handy bowler, but I'm very surprised that she hasn't bowled many overs in this tournament so far. The first over that she's bowling, she's picked up a wicket. And that brings Chloe Tryon to the crease. The last group stage match for RCB today. Chloe Tryon is a good batter. They need a partnership here. Running out of batters at the moment, UP Warriors. Remember, they're without Litchfield today, so that is one big hole for the UP Warriors coming into all these important games. Last ball of the over coming up. And it's driven again down the ground. Chloe Tryon gets off the mark with a single to finish that over. 7 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Harleen Deol. And UP Warriors women are now 96 for 3 after 12 overs. Amy Jones might have replaced Phoebe Litchfield, but Amy Jones can't match the quality of Phoebe Litchfield. I'm making it very clear. Phoebe Litchfield is Phoebe Litchfield. No one can replace her. And that is a humongous blow for UP Warriors. That injury to Litchfield, getting ruled out of the tournament. At this stage of the tournament particularly. And every game is a must-win game. And the premium batter, Phoebe Litchfield, not being there. That will really hurt the UP Warriors. Radha Yadav now is the new bowler into the attack for RCB. And it's on the stumps. Chloe Tryon drives it back to the bowler. Again a dot ball to start. Tossed up, Tryon drives it towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. Now Deepti Sharma is back on strike. Radha Yadav now coming around the wicket to Deepti Sharma. It's flicked away again by Deepti Sharma. A good thing about Deepti Sharma, she'll always keep rotating the strikes like this. A very, very calm player. She won't give away her wicket so easily. I mean, just when you think that Deepti Sharma is rotating the strikes, suddenly she will come down the track and play a big shot. A very, very unpredictable kind of a batter, Deepti Sharma. Opening the batting today, and she has done really well actually, in all honesty. Little surprised that Amy Jones didn't open the batting. She came in at number 3. Normally she's also an opener. It could have been better if Amy Jones and Meg Lanning had opened the batting. But they went with Deepti Sharma because anyways Kiran Navgire was opening the batting. In her place, Deepti Sharma has done really well. So I don't see Kiran Navgire getting back into the playing 11. That's edged away past third man. That'll be 4. Is it running away? Reaches the boundary. So boundary here for Chloe Tryon. I don't even know whether to say she delicately played that, but it's taken the edge and run away for 4. First boundary for Tryon in this innings, and the 100 comes up for the UP Warriors in just 12.5 overs. This time Tryon comes down the wicket, hits it back to the bowler, almost a chance of run out at the keeper's end as well. Looking for the single, can't get it. So 6 runs came from that over from Radha Yadav, and UP Warriors women are now 102 for 3 after 13 overs. So Grace Harris now continuing into her second over, and Deepti Sharma sweeps it away towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single to start the over. So Chloe Tryon is back on strike. Comes down the wicket, is been stumped here. Another wicket for Grace Harris. What an inspired bowling selection here from Smriti Mandhana and RCB. Well, at the time when they were struggling to get wickets, Grace Harris has come in, has picked up 2 big wickets actually. The wickets of Harleen Deol and now the wicket of Chloe Tryon here. Just looking to come down the wicket there, looking to smother the spin. Has beaten the outside edge, and a simple stumping for Richa Ghosh behind the stumps. So the 4th wicket goes down here for UP Warriors. Grace Harris picks up her 2nd wicket. And now the UP Warriors falling apart here. Chloe Tryon is gone after scoring 6 runs from 7 balls, and UP Warriors women are now 103 for 4 after 13.2 overs. So Sweta Sarawat is the new batter to the crease for UP Warriors. The third ball of the over coming up. Has tossed up and Sweta Sarawat drives it straight to covers. Another dot ball from Grace Harris. Quicker delivery punched down the ground by Sweta Sarawat towards long on and gets off the mark with a single. Two more deliveries left in this over. Deepti Sharma is back on strike. This time flicked away by Deepti Sharma towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. A good over here from Grace Harris. Just 3 runs coming from this over, including the wicket of Chloe Tryon. The last ball of the over coming up. Tossed up again and Sweta Sarawat hits it down the ground to long on and picks up another single to finish the over. Excellent over from Grace Harris. Just 4 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Chloe Tryon. And UP Warriors are now 106 for 4 after 14 overs. And it's also the time for the strategic timeout. So we come to the end of the strategic timeout. Radha Yadav is back into the attack. 1 run has been scored from the first 2 balls of this over. Now coming around the wicket to Deepti Sharma. That's a full toss put away by Deepti Sharma towards deep square leg and picks up another single. So UP Warriors have slightly slowed down here. Current run rate now only 7.45, and that is because they have continuously lost their wickets. Shweta Sarawat is not a bad batter at all. Full toss driven down the ground again by Shweta Sarawat towards long off and picks up another single. Well, from 74 without loss, UP Warriors crumbled to 103 for 4. That swung away leg side, just beats the deep mid wicket fielder, and Deepti Sharma picks up another single. Last ball of the over. Tossed up again, and Shweta Sarawat goes down the ground to long off for another single. Really good over from Radha Yadav. 5 runs came from that over, and UP Warriors women are now 111 for 4 after 15 overs. So 5 overs left in this innings now, and UP Warriors targeting 160, 170 here. We saw Gujarat Giants, they defended 170 plus in their previous game, so need to get there if you want to put any kinds of pressure on RCB. As Shweta Sarawat goes for the slog sweep, and it's landed in the gap, and Shweta Sarawat picks up another single. Tried for the big shot there. Harassed indeed the UP Warriors. Somehow Grace Harris has bowled really well, but hasn't bowled a single over in the previous few matches. And now coming around the wicket to Deepti Sharma. It's a short ball pulled away by Deepti Sharma for 4. So finally, after nearly 2 overs, or nearly even 2.5 overs, Deepti Sharma has found a boundary. Too short from Grace Harris and put away by Deepti Sharma. This time goes for the sweep again. He's so good with the sweep shot. A favourite shot for Deepti Sharma. Sweeps it straight to deep mid wicket and picks up another single. The former team, of course, for Grace Harris now. She played for the UP Warriors until last season, and now she's playing against her former franchise. So Shweta Sarawat is back on strike. Deepti Sharma will be knowing about Grace Harris because both of them played for UP Warriors last season. Now playing against each other. Goes for the sweep. Short fine leg is there in time. Was almost a chance of run out there. Picks up another quick single. Two more deliveries left in this over. Deepti Sharma is back on strike. That's tossed up again. Deepti Sharma drives it towards mid-off. Another dot ball from Grace Harris. So last ball of the over coming up. And she goes for a sweep. Gets it past that fielder. At short square leg for another boundary. She's so good, Deepti Sharma, with playing that sweep shot. You cannot feed her in that direction. Another boundary to finish the over. 11 runs came from that over. And UP Warriors women are now 122 for 4 after 16 overs. So 4 more overs left in this innings. Lauren Bell has been brought back into the attack now for RCB. Into her last over. Shweta Sarawat on strike. Slow ball comes down the wicket. It's high in the air. Now this should be a wicket here. And it is. Lauren Bell, you cannot keep her away from taking wickets. Once again picks up a wicket today. Once again the change of pace, the slow ball. She expected Shweta Sarawat to go for the big shot because it's the end overs coming up. So you need to go for the big shots now, but the slow ball has completely deceived Shweta Sarawat there, only managing to sky it in the air, and a simple catch at covers. So Lauren Bell picks up her first wicket of the day. Change of pace has worked dramatically. Shweta Sarawat is gone after scoring 7 runs from 10 balls, and half the side now back in the pavilion for UP Warriors. They are 122 for 5 after 16.1 overs. Simran Sheikh is the new batter to the crease. He has replaced Kiran Navgire in the playing 11 today. And the UP Warriors need a good finish here. It's not going to be easy. Lauren Bell has been bowling really well in this tournament. Only one match she has gone wicketless in this tournament. Every other match Lauren Bell has always picked up a wicket. Another slow ball. Simran Sheikh goes for the cut shot, misses it. Again, beautiful bowling from Lauren Bell. I think RCB's game now, in all honesty, the way UP Warriors are batting. Third ball of the over coming up. Slow ball again, brilliant bowling. Driven straight to point. Another dot ball here. Fantastic piece of bowling from Lauren Bell. Changes of pace at its best. The 3 more deliveries left in this over. Swings it leg side down the ground to long on. And Simran Sheikh gets off the mark with a single. Deepti Sharma is back on strike, nearing a half century. Wickets have fallen around her. She opened the batting today, and she's still there batting on 45 from 34, and that's the advantage with someone like Deepti Sharma actually. She won't give her wicket away that easily. Lauren Bell coming around the wicket now. Another slow ball and another dot ball here. Deepti Sharma going for the cut shot and missing it. What a fantastic over this has been. Just 1 run from this over, including the wicket of Shweta Sarawat. And the UP Warriors struggling to get a finish to this innings here. They could very well end up with a below par total on the board. Last ball of the over coming up. Short ball goes for the pull. It's down to deep mid wicket. And Shranka Patil does well at deep mid wicket. Deepti Sharma picks up another single to finish the over. 2 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Shweta Sarawat. And UP Warriors women are now 124 for 5 after 17 overs. So Nadine de Klerk is back into the attack into her 3rd over. Deepti Sharma is on strike, 18th over of this innings. Moves across her stumps, drives it away towards deep extra covers. Then Deepti Sharma picks up another single. Gives a strike back to Simran Sheikh. Outstanding spell from Lauren Bell actually. 1 for 21 in her 4 overs. Terrific bowling. And RCB might just think of qualifying for the final today. That swung away leg side by Simran Sheikh towards deep mid wicket. And picks up another single. 2 singles to start the over. So Deepti Sharma is back on strike. And short and wide again, cut away by Deepti Sharma, straight to covers. And another dot ball from Nadine de Klerk. Oh, goes for a sweep shot. It's gone through the keeper as well. And the third man fielder does well. And Deepti Sharma will pick up a by single, I think. Or has it gone off the bat? I think it's gone off the bat. This time pulled away again by Simran Sheikh, but straight to deep mid wicket again. Just a single. Not able to find the boundaries here. Another good over for RCB. Just 4 runs coming from this over. Still 1 ball left. Brilliant from Nadine de Klerk. She turned the game by picking those 2 wickets in the same over. Now finishing it off well. Last ball of the over coming up. And that's driven in the air over the top. And that could race away for 4, will it? No, it won't. Still long off comes around. And Deepti Sharma picks up another couple of runs. Brings up her half century as well. 50 from 40 balls. She's been there right from the beginning, opening the batting today. And she's batted really well. 5 boundaries and 1 sixer at a strike rate of 125. A couple of runs to finish that over. 6 runs came from that over. And UP Warriors women are now 130 for 5 after 18 overs. So Shranka Patil bowling the penultimate over, and that's a full delivery. Simran Sheikh swings it down the ground to long on and picks up another single to start the over. So Deepti Sharma is back on strike. And Deepti Sharma is a set batter at the crease. She needs to accelerate here towards the end. That's swept away, past fine leg, and that's 4. Beautifully helped on its way there by Deepti Sharma. Once again, a poor delivery from Srilanka Patil, feeding Deepti Sharma on the sweep. That is exactly what you shouldn't be doing. And Deepti Sharma picks up a very important boundary. This time comes down the wicket, goes over the top. It's towards deep extra covers. And Deepti Sharma picks up another single. Simran Sheikh hasn't got going at all. She's back on strike, trying to provide a good finish for the UP Warriors. Oh, that's too wide, isn't it? She's asking for the wide, doesn't get it. And are they going to go for the review? You can review wides and no balls. Only one review left though for the UP Warriors. They're not going for the review. 2 more deliveries left in this over. And goes down the ground. Long off in play. One bounce to long off. And just a single once again from Simran Sheikh. So back to Deepti Sharma again. Last ball of the over coming up. Goes for the sweep. Shot fine. Has taken it. So finally, they've got the wicket here. Deepti Sharma, the set batter, looking to go for that sweep again. A really good catch at short fine leg. I think Nadine de Klerk, the fielder there, taking the catch. 6th wicket goes down for UP Warriors, and more importantly, it's a set batter. Deepti Sharma has been there right from the beginning. In the quest of quick runs, has swept it straight into the hands of Nadine de Klerk, who is a good fielder there, completes the catch at short fine leg. And Srilanka Patil ends her spell with a wicket. Deepti Sharma has gone after scoring 55 runs from 43 balls. A good knock from her. The UP Warriors are now 137 for 6 after 19 overs. Well, they're checking something here. They've gone upstairs to the third umpire. Maybe they're checking whether the catch was clean from Nadine de Klerk. Was the ball grounded? I'm not quite sure. I don't think the ball was grounded. So decision pending. Out it is. So Deepti Sharma is gone. Srilanka Patil finishes that over with a wicket. UP Warriors are now 137 for 6 after 19 overs. After a fantastic opening partnership, unfortunately UP Warriors have just lost their way. Haven't been able to get a good finish to this innings. Sophie Eccleston is the new batter to the crease for UP Warriors. She can also bat. Nadine de Klerk is bowling the last over of this innings. Simran Sheikh on strike. And Sheikh goes down the ground towards long on for another single. So brings Eccleston back on strike. Have to go for the big shot straight away. No time to settle in if you're coming in at this stage of the innings. Second ball of the over coming up. Has bowled Razi. In fact, appeal for LBW. Finger goes up. I thought it was bowled initially. When the finger goes up, are they going to go for the review? No, they are not going. So Eccleston has started to walk. The 7th wicket goes down here for UP Warriors. Nadine de Klerk picks up her 3rd wicket. And RCB are bossing this at the moment. UP Warriors stumbling, not able to get the finish that they want. A big hoik across the line there from Sophie Eccleston. And that would have been crashing into the stumps. Or would it be crashing into the stumps, or is it missing the stumps? I'm not quite sure. Eccleston just started to walk. She didn't even bother to go for the review. So first ball duck for Sophie Eccleston, and UP Warriors are now 138 for 7 after 19.2 overs. So Asha Shobana is the new batter to the crease. She can also play her shots. 4 balls left in this innings. At least can they get to 150? 150 will be something to bowl at for UP Warriors. 3rd ball of the over coming up. Looking for a play across the line. Another appeal for LBW. Umpire says not out. And now will RCB decide to go for the review here? They still have both their reviews remaining actually, RCB. It's surprising that Sophie Eccleston didn't even bother to go for the review. It was only umpire's call. Still that would have been out, but a review would have been retained because umpire's call, you don't lose the review. That is the important factor. Well, RCB have gone for the review to check Asha Shobana whether that was in line with the stumps. And I mean, you have to go for the review, isn't it? RCB have both their reviews left. Last over of the innings, nothing to lose. Cross seam delivery again from Nadine de Klerk. But I think that's sliding down the leg side. So I think that should be not out. A flat line as the ball passes the bat. So ball tracking will confirm. Pitching in line, impact is outside the line, so it will be not out. RCB have lost a review here. RCB have lost a review, but I don't think they'll care about it because only 3 more deliveries left in this innings. 1 leg byes for Asha Shobana. Simran Sheikh back on strike. Need a boundary, need a 6 here. Simran Sheikh goes leg side. How far? Fielder finds the gap. And that's 4. So finally Simran Sheikh gets the boundary. She's faced 10 balls and finally picks up her first boundary in this innings, and they've crossed 140 with still 2 balls left. Full toss, Sheikh goes down the ground and it's taken, is it? It's taken at long on. So another wicket goes down here. Nadine de Klerk again. 2 wickets in this over. It was a full toss, a loose delivery. No power there from Simran Sheikh. Hits it straight down the throat of long on. The 8th wicket goes down. And it's been that kind of day for UP Warriors so far. Just losing their way, not able to get the finish that they want. Really good catch there from Arundhati Reddy, diving forward. Ball was dipping on her, and she manages to hold on to it. Nadine de Klerk picks up another wicket. Simran Sheikh out after scoring 10 runs from 11 balls. And UP Warriors 143 for 8 after 19.5 overs with 1 ball left. How did Mumbai Indians women lose 2 matches to this UP Warriors team is one of the mysteries actually of this tournament, has to be said. Last ball of the innings coming up. Shikha Pandey on strike. Moves across the stumps, looks for a big shot, or looking for the single, can't get it. An appeal as well from Nadine de Klerk. Umpire says not out, they'll just go for the review, won't you? Won't they just go for the review? A 5-wicket haul on the cards for Nadine de Klerk if this is out. Might as well go for it. One review remaining, and they have gone for the review, have they? Well, both the batters are keen on walking off, and RCB haven't taken the review, which is very surprising. Could have been a 5-wicket haul if, in case that decision gets overturned, but I don't think RCB are interested in individual milestones, I guess. But what a spell from Nadine de Klerk. So in fact, they have gone for the review. They have gone for the review. So we need to have a look at this. So Nadine de Klerk is interested in the 5-wicket haul if this is out. It would be the first 5-wicket haul in this tournament. Second 5-wicket haul by an RCB bowler in this tournament if this could be overturned. Already Shreyanka Patil has taken a 5-wicket haul against Gujarat Giants at D.Y. Patil Stadium, and now here Nadine de Klerk. He's moved a long way across the stumps there, Shika Pandey. The impact might be questionable actually. I mean, I don't think this is out actually. She's moved too far outside the off stump. So even if the ball might just be missing the stumps, in all honesty. Too far outside the off stump there, Shika Pandey. Just have a look at this. Pitching outside of impact is outside the line, so it will be not out, but it will be a dot ball to finish the innings. And another outstanding spell from Nadine de Klerk as well. She finishes with 4 for 22 in her 4 overs. Just 6 runs came from the last over, including 2 wickets. And it's been a real struggle for UP Warriors women today. They finished their 20 overs on 143 for 8 at the end of their 20 overs. And it's been a fantastic bowling performance actually. Fantastic comeback from RCB because UP Warriors were off to a fantastic start with the bat. McLanning and Deepti Sharma opening the batting. The UP Warriors at one stage were 74 without loss in 8 overs. But from 74 without loss, UP Warriors crumbled and crumbled. Once McLanning got out, there came the collapse. Amy Jones also got dismissed. Harleen Dewell made a small contribution, got dismissed. Chloe Tryon made a small contribution, but that is where I feel that the decision to bring Grace Harris into the attack in those middle overs paid dividends for RCB. That was an important spell of 2 for 22 in her 3 overs. And then Nadine de Klerk, she started it all with the ball. 4 for 22 in her 4 overs. Shreyanka Patil picking up a wicket of the last ball of her spell. 1 for 27 in her 4 overs as well. And a very disciplined bowling performance from RCB who have suffered 2 losses in a row coming into this game. But if RCB women wins this game, they'll be officially through to the final and they'll confirm their first place as well. But unfortunately though for the UP Warriors, if they lose this game, then their playoff hopes will be really hanging by a thread actually. So that is another issue with as far as the UP Warriors are concerned. So a really good bowling performance. UP Warriors 143 for 8 at the end of their 20 overs. The Royal Challengers Bengaluru women, when they come out to bat, will need 144 runs to win from their full quota of 20 overs to win this match and qualify directly to the WPL 2026 finals. We'll be back again shortly to cover the run chase. Until then, please stay tuned. Hi guys, welcome back to the run chase. Not a good start here as far as the UP Warriors bowlers are concerned. Kranti Gaud went for 9 runs in her first over, and now Mandana finding some boundaries has punched away again towards covers and picks up another single. The required run rate is only 6.97. The UP Warriors, in all honesty, didn't get enough runs on the board, to be very honest. 143 is never going to be enough. Standards of women's cricket has increased these days, and I really think that the absence of Phoebe Litchfield is really hurting UP Warriors. Try the stumps there. I think just missed the stumps. Grace Harris completes the single. And they took it a little casually there, that particular run. Two more deliveries left in this over. That's driven again by Mandana towards deep point and picks up another single to finish the over. Still one more delivery left, in fact, in the over. 8 runs have come from this over. Still one more delivery left. UP Warriors need early wickets here. Otherwise, this run chase could be done in well ahead of time. With Grace Harris is a very, very powerful striker of the ball. She won't look to hang around a lot. Last ball of the over coming up, and that's headed down the ground again to mid-on, and Grace Harris picks up another single to finish the over. 9 runs came from that over, and RCB women are now 18 without loss after 2 overs. So Kranti Gaud is back into the attack into her second over. Grace Harris is on strike. Grace Harris has a lot of grace with her, no doubt about that. Yes, Kranti Gaud. That's on the pads, flicked away by Harris, and that's in the gap, and that's 4. This is the problem. You are slightly in line or length, Grace Harris will make you pay. Again starts the over with a boundary. Her 3rd boundary in this innings. The required run rate is down to 6.84. UP Warriors need something here. That's driven again by Grace Harris, straight to covers. Another dot ball. UP Warriors need wickets here, no other go. Because if these two batters stay in for some more time, then this run chase could be done quickly. Short and wide, cut away for 4. With on offer this time around from Kranti Gaud, and gets punished again from Grace Harris. 2nd boundary in this over, and what a start this is for RCB to this run chase. So Kranti Gaud really struggling here. None for 17 in her 1.3 overs so far. Leaking away a lot of runs here. UP Warriors don't have that many runs to play with. Only 143 runs. 144 the target. And already 8 runs from this over. Still 3 balls left. Pressure building on Kranti Gaud. Short and wide again, and cut away again. It's in the gap. That'll race away for 4 as well. Back-to-back boundaries from Grace Harris. 3 boundaries in this over. Once again, too much width on offer from Kranti Gaud, and Harris puts it away to the fence. She's on a hurry to book a ticket through to the final, I guess. It's going to be a very uphill task if UP Warriors loses this game. Last ball of the over coming up. In fact, still the fifth ball of the over. That's flicked away again by Harris, and that races away for another boundary. She's just finding gaps to perfection once again, Grace Harris. 3 consecutive boundaries in this over. 4th boundary in this over. 16 runs have come from this over. Still 1 ball left. Last ball of the over is cut away again, and that's 4 again. What an over this is for RCB. 4 consecutive boundaries to finish that over. 5 boundaries in that over. 20 runs came from that over from Kranti Gaud, and RCB women are now 38 without loss after 3 overs. Well, RCB are already bossing this run chase here. And spin being introduced into the attack now by UP Warriors. Deepti Sharma is the new bowler into the attack, bringing in a spinner in the power play, trying to stem the flow of runs. If UP Warriors loses this game, they need to hope that Gujarat Giants wins tomorrow, and then UP Warriors need to win by a good net run rate against Delhi Capitals women. That will be the scenario for UP Warriors if they go down in this game, which most likely they will be going down by the looks of it. Deepti Sharma now coming around the wicket to Smriti Mandhana, because if Mumbai Indians wins tomorrow's game, then UP Warriors will be out of the tournament, and pressure will be on Delhi Capitals to win by a big margin. It's tossed up, and Smriti Mandhana drives it towards deep extra covers and picks up another single to start the over. But RCB are on their way to their second WPL final. They made it to the final in 2024, won the championship, defeated Delhi Capitals in the final that year, and now they are on their way to another final. They have been good in this tournament, started with 5 wins in a row, suffered a couple of defeats of course, but today they are bossing this run chase, at least up until now. Required run rate only 6.24. And Grace Harris goes down the ground, straight down the ground, and all the way for 6. So cleanly does she strike the cricket ball. Clears the boundary, the first 6 of the innings, and already now the equation is under a runner ball for RCB. Nicely tossed up there from Deepti Sharma, and Grace Harris hitting through the line beautifully. This time it's flicked away again. I think it's gone off the bat or off the pad, I'm not quite sure, but Grace Harris picks up another single. Smriti Mandhana is back on strike. Short and wide, cut away by Mandhana with straight to point. And another dot ball from Deepti Sharma. Tossed up again outside the off stump, driven by Mandhana towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. Terrific batting here from both these openers. Once again, Grace Harris 38 from just 17 balls with 7 boundaries and 1 6 at a strike rate of 223.53. The UP Warriors have got themselves to blame. Not enough runs on the board. Clearly missing Phoebe Litchfield. Goes leg side in the air. Oh dear. That was a good effort. Got a hand on it, I think. Could have been the big wicket of Grace Harris. Meg Lanning, the fielder there, not able to hold on. And Harris picks up another single to finish the over. 10 runs came from that over. And RCB are now 48 without loss after 4 overs. Well, as far as the UP Warriors are concerned, Kranti Gaud has been the biggest disappointment in this season. Hasn't picked up many wickets. Average economy, 8-9 runs per over. That is not good for a new ball bowler. But I think she's still young. She will learn, I guess. She has time to learn. Sophie Eccleston now is the new bowler into the attack for UP Warriors. Has picked up 42 wickets in her WPL career. But that doesn't matter now for Grace Harris as she goes straight down the ground for 4 to start the over. Greets Sophie Eccleston with a boundary as well, and a 50 comes up for RCB women. 50 comes up in just 4.1 overs, and they are in a hurry to book their ticket through to the final, I guess. This time it's a full toss and Grace Harris drives it back to the bowler. Another dot ball from Eccleston. The game is slipping away now from UP Warriors. It was a must-win game for them. If they lose this one, then they need to just hope against hope that Gujarat Giants wins tomorrow and keeps some hopes alive for them. That's driven again down the ground by Harris towards mid-off, and another dot ball. Three more deliveries left in this over. Flicked away again by Grace Harris towards mid-wicket and picks up another single. Complete domination from RCB today. Apart from that opening partnership from the UP Warriors batters, nothing has gone their way in all honesty. The middle order just completely failed to contribute. Amy Jones brought into the team today, unfortunately not able to make a contribution. And it has just not gone their way today. You have to feel for UP Warriors as well. Litchfield getting injured at the wrong time does not help the cause. Phoebe Litchfield is a very, very important batter. Got ruled out of the tournament due to injury. That's punched away again by Smriti Mandhana straight to covers. And another dot ball here. And in all honesty, Sophie Eccleston hasn't been at her best in this tournament. Last ball of the over coming up. Mandhana goes down the ground. And one bounce, 4 to finish the over. What a good over this is for RCB. 9 runs came from that over. And RCB women are now 57 without loss after 5 overs. So it's under a run ball now for RCB. A win will secure the place in the final for them. And they are in a hurry to go to the final. The final will also be happening at this same venue. The final will also be happening at Vadodara. Only 2 venues in this whole of WPL. The DY Patil leg is over, so everything will happen in Vadodara going forward. Shikha Pandey back into the attack. A little bit of an appeal for LPW there, but that's sliding down the leg side. So again a dot ball to start the over. The only team that UP Warriors have defeated in this tournament so far is Mumbai Indians. They have lost to all other teams, and somehow UP Warriors did the double against Mumbai Indians in this tournament. That's a wide down the leg side. He has given us a wide by the umpire. So Shikha Pandey has to reload that one again. This time flicked away straight to short fine leg. Doesn't take the single. Another dot ball here from Shikha Pandey. Tomorrow is also another crucial game. Gujarat Giants women will be up against Mumbai Indians women. Gujarat Giants have never beaten the Mumbai Indians in WPL history. That's driven down the ground by Harris. Again beats mid-on, and that will run away for 4 as well. Everything that Grace Harris touches today is only going to the boundary. Why do you even need fielders on the ground when Grace Harris is batting? You will wonder. Picks up her 9th boundary in this innings, and RCB coasting along here in this run chase. This time driven again by Grace Harris, back to the bowler. Another dot ball from Shikha Pandey. But RCB deserve this. They are going to be through to their second WPL final. They will await their opponents. Will we see RCB versus Delhi final, or will we see RCB versus Mumbai final? We need to see that. That's flicked away by Grace Harris and towards deep mid wicket, and picks up another single. Coming back to what I was trying to say, Gujarat Giants women have never beaten the Mumbai Indians women in WPL history so far. They have not beaten Mumbai Indians even once. So tomorrow there is a chance for Gujarat Giants to not only defeat Mumbai Indians but also eliminate them from the tournament, because if Mumbai Indians loses tomorrow, they will be eliminated from the tournament. That is the scenario. Must win game for Mumbai Indians. Obviously must win for Gujarat Giants also, but Gujarat Giants, they win tomorrow, they can seal their place in the playoffs as well. The last ball of the over coming up. Full toss, driven again by Mandana, straight to covers. Another dot ball to finish the over. 6 runs came from that over, and RCB women are now 63 without loss after 6 overs after the power play. And it's also the time for the strategic timeout. So we come to the end of the strategic timeouts. Asha Shobana is the new bowler into the attack. And Harris goes big, first ball. And that's all the way for 6 onto the grass banks. Clears the boundary. Tossed up delivery there from Asha Shobana. Invitation to go for the big shot, and Harris accepted it. Brings up her half century as well. A second half century in this tournament for Grace Harris. And both half centuries have come against this same opposition. UP Warriors 55 from just 28 balls with 9 boundaries and 2 sixers at a strike rate of 196.43. This time it's hit away down the ground, and Grace Harris picks up another single. Smriti Mandhana is back on strike. Third ball of the over coming up. It's just looking like a cakewalk at the moment for RCB. Opening partnership of 70 from 38 balls. Asha Shobana is a former RCB player, of course. Tossed up delivery, and Mandhana drives it towards covers for another dot ball. This time Mandhana comes down the wicket, hits it in the air. One bounce to long on. And Smriti Mandhana picks up another single. It's looking all too easy now for RCB with all 10 wickets in hand. The required run rate only 5.47. And unfortunately for the UP Warriors, just not enough runs on the board, and that is hurting them. It's short and wide, cut away again in the gap. That's 4 more. It's been that kind of day for Grace Harris. Whatever she touches is only going one place. Nothing much you can do as a bowler when a batter like Grace Harris is going like this. Another boundary here. 12 runs from this over. Still 1 ball left. And this time Harris goes again in the air, beats long off, 4 more. Another boundary to finish the over, back-to-back boundaries to finish that over. 16 runs came from that over, and RCB women are now 79 without loss after 7 overs. So everything is going one way, everything is going RCB's way, and I don't know what are the options for Meg Lanning now. UP Warriors, their tournament is almost coming to an end actually. This is a huge loss as far as UP are concerned if they lose this. Deepti Sharma now into her second over. And again, little bit of width on offer, and Smriti Mandhana says thank you very much, and once again starts the over with a boundary. Raining boundaries here at the Kotambi Stadium in Vadodara, and UP Warriors just have no answers. This time it's a full toss, and Mandhana drives it towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. Grace Harris is back on strike. Third ball of the over coming up. And Harris goes down the ground and picks up another boundary. Just matching shot for shot competition between both these openers as to who is going to hit more boundaries today. At the moment, Grace Harris is winning that battle with her 12th boundary in this innings. Three more deliveries left in this over. Goes again, straight back down the ground again. Will be four more. You can't stop Grace Harris today. Moves to 72 now from just 33 balls. The three boundaries in this over. Back-to-back boundaries from Grace Harris. Just 52 needed, and I say Grace Harris can get to a century here in WPL history. The UP Warriors just have no answers to this assault. It's a big assault here from both these openers. Grace Harris 72 from 33 balls. Pretty similar to what she did at the DY Patil Stadium against this same opposition. Completely took the game away. And again she's doing the same thing here. Smriti Mandhana 18 from 13. And the game is all but sealed for RCB. 52 needed from 74 balls. Deepti Sharma around the wicket. And that's flicked away again by Grace Harris. Picks up another single. Smriti Mandhana is back on strike. Grace Harris, what a knock. 73 from 34 balls at a strike rate of 214.71. And the UP Warriors just do not have any code to break this partnership. Ooh, Deepti Sharma stops in her follow through. Maybe looking to check for Mankading as well. All those strange kinds of dismissals will be there. The last ball of the over coming up. Oh, and now Mandhana pulls out. Goodness gracious. What a mental battle this is turning out to be. First Deepti Sharma stopped in her follow through. Now Mandhana pulls out. Tit for tat completed. And you can have a laugh about it as well. Last ball of the over does come up. Tossed up again, driven back to the bowler by Mandhana. So finally a dot ball here to finish that over. But another expensive over from Deepti Sharma. 14 runs came from that over. And RCB are cruising here 93 without loss after 8 overs. Well, I am just focusing on whether Grace Harris can get 27 more runs to pick up a second century in WPL history. We have already had a centurion. Nat Brunt scored a century a previous game against RCB, but today Grace Harris has an opportunity. If she bats in the same way, you still have 51 runs to win. 27 runs for a 3-figure mark for Grace Harris. Chloe Tryon is the new bowler into the attack. And that shot pulled down the ground to long on. And Grace Harris picks up another single to start the over. Smriti Mandhana is back on strike. Just giving facts that the only team that has beaten, the only team that UP Warriors has beaten in this tournament so far is Mumbai Indians. They have not beaten any other team. They have beaten Mumbai Indians twice. Those are the two victories which UP Warriors are having currently. That's punched away by Mandhana, finds the gap. And that'll be 4 as well. They're just finding gaps to perfection. This time it's Smriti Mandhana who says, hello, I'm also there, here to hit boundaries. Why are you guys ignoring me? Watch me hit a boundary, and picks up her 4th boundary in this innings. So 46 more needed. Cut away again, in the gap again, and another boundary. It's just going one way here. 100 comes up for RCB. 100 comes up in just 8.3 overs. And this time it's Mandana's turn to hit back-to-back boundaries. That's on the pad, swept away again, and another boundary here. Goodness gracious me, it seems every ball has an appointment with the boundary rope and nothing less. 3 consecutive boundaries from Smriti Mandana, and now just 38 runs away. The UP Warriors now just 38 runs away to win this game, RCB. This time Mandana guides it away towards third man. Good fielding at third man. Thought for a moment that will race away for 4 as well. Again, delicate touch. Well done at third man. Another single for Mandana. But another good over here for RCB. 14 runs from this over. But Grace Harris needs 26 to get the century. Quicker delivery. Punch down the ground by Grace Harris. Will pick up the single. Keeps the strike for the next over. 15 runs came from that over from Chloe Tryon. And RCB are now 108 without loss after 9 overs. Well, RCB are just making it through to their second WPL final. If they are going to be winning this, they'll finish with 6 wins and 2 losses in the group stage, and they'll be waiting in the final for sure, awaiting their opponents, and who will be battling it out in the next couple of days to see who can finish second and third. For the moment, Gujarat Giants are looking good. They'll be looking to win tomorrow and seal their playoff spot. And then day after tomorrow, UP Warriors need nothing short of a miracle if they really want to go through. Really staring down the barrel, UP Warriors. Shikha Pandey back into the attack. 36 needed for RCB. Grace Harris on strike. As Boulder. Straight through. Grace Harris looking to play across the line there. And finally, something for the UP Warriors. They won't even smile. They'll still be upset only because it's not that they're going to be winning this game, but at least they have picked up a wicket straight into middle stump there from Shikha Pandey. So unfortunately, we'll not be able to see another century. I thought we were going to see a century from Grace Harris today, but not to be. But an outstanding knock from Grace Harris has come to an end. Grace Harris gone after scoring 75 from 37 balls. And RCB women are now 108 for 1 after 9.1 overs, needing just 36 more runs to win this game. They needed this wicket much earlier. It looks like too late now. But nevertheless, Grace Harris has been dismissed. Georgia Vole is the new batter to the crease. And now it's just about getting over the line. 36 more runs needed. Absolute carnage from Grace Harris and Smriti Mandana has finally been broken, but all too late as far as UP Warriors are concerned. Required run rate is only 3.32. Second ball of the over coming up. And it's driven again. Back to the bowler. Ooh, a little bit of a fumble, looking for the single, then hesitant, then doesn't take the single. And another dot ball from Shikha Pandey. Well, Grace Harris will be disappointed there. An unusual way of getting out, was looking to flick it away. Straight delivery and lost her middle stump. This time on the pads, Georgia Vole flicks it away towards deep square leg. and gets off the mark with a single. Gives a strike back to Smriti Mandhana. Mandhana is back on strike. 3 more deliveries left in this over. And Smriti goes down the ground. Oh, fielder got a hand on it at mid-off but unable to stop it. And Smriti Mandhana picks up another boundary. So the boundaries continue to flow. Just counting down now. 31 more needed for RCB. This time short and wide, cut away. A deep extra covers comes around, cuts it off, and Smriti Mandhana picks up another single. Georgia Vole is back on strike. So one more delivery left in this over. Last ball of the over coming up from Shikha Pandey. Georgia Vole is on strike. And that's pulled away by Vole. Oh, good fielding at deep square leg. And Georgia Vole picks up another single to finish that over. So 7 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Grace Harris. And RCB women are now 115 for 1 after 10 overs. So RCB just completely bossing this now. Just 29 more needed. Wow, what a clinical run chase this has been. Sophie Eccleston is back into the attack into her second over. Georgia Vole is on strike. Short and wide, cut away by Georgia Vole straight to covers. And another dot ball to start the over. Sophie Eccleston is supposed to be one of the best spinners in the world in T20 cricket, but she has been very below par in this tournament in all honesty. Flighted again, comes down the wicket, drives it straight to mid-off. And another dot ball from Eccleston. Let's cut away again, straight to the fielder again. Georgia Vole unable to find the gap. 3 successive dot balls from Eccleston. Ooh, another quicker delivery. Vole playing on from the back foot there. Very, very dangerous to be playing from the back foot. And another dot ball from Eccleston. The 4 dot balls in this over, still 2 balls left. Glum faces in the UP dugout, and understandably so. As we see, another boundary here for Georgia Vole. her first boundary in this innings. She's been trying all this over, goes for a paddle shot and gets it beautifully. Last ball of the over is a full delivery and Georgia Wall drives it down the ground to long on and picks up another single to finish the over. 5 runs came from that over from Sophie Eccleston, and RCB women are now 120 for 1 after 11 overs. So Shikha Pandey is continuing into her last over. She's been a decent bowler today, 1 for 21 in her 3 overs. Much decent when compared to the other bowlers. Also picked up the wicket of Grace Harris. But unfortunately, not enough runs to play with. Only 24 more runs needed for RCB. Georgia Wall is on strike. Goes for the paddle again. Gets it over the keeper. Will that run away for 4? I don't think so. Fielder coming after it. Deep fine leg fielder coming after it does well. And another couple of runs to start the over for Georgia Wall. That shot this time pulled away by Grace Harris in the gap, and that's 4. 2 shot there from Shikha Pandey. An easy pickings for Georgia Wall. Picks up her second boundary and just 18 more needed now. This time goes for the paddle again towards that same region, towards deep fine leg. And Georgia Wall picks up another single. Back to Smriti Mandhana now. 17 more needed. Royal Challengers Bangalore. They won the WPL in 2024. They won the IPL last year. And they are going into yet another final of the WPL this year as well. What a franchise they have been in the last 3 years. From facing criticisms, facing trolls, they are now making their game do the talking. That's pulled away again by Mandhana in the gap. 1 bounce 4. The boundary is just flowing. In fact, it's gone all the way for 6. 2 shot from Shikha Pandey. Smriti Mandhana is too good with the pull shot. Clears the boundary. And just 11 more runs away now, RCB. So back over the wicket now, Shikha Pandey. With on offer, cut away again by Smriti Mandhana towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. An expensive over here from Shikha Pandey. 14 runs from this over, still 1 ball left. Just 10 more runs away now, 2 hits away from sealing a spot in the final. The last ball of the over coming up. Goes for the paddle again and gets it to a refined leg. Oh, the fielder does well actually. Really good fielding. Really good commitment. Even in this position, the UP Warriors committing themselves in the field. Well done. Stop the boundary. Another single to finish the overs. Down to single digits now for RCB. 15 runs came from that over. I'll have a look at whether Asha Shobna, the fielder, stopped it cleanly. Yeah, I think she has done extremely well there. So it will be a single to finish the over. 15 runs came from that over, and RCB are now 135 for 1 after 12 overs. There's 9 more runs needed for victory. Well, RCB women deserve this. They're going to be through to the final. Asha Shobana back into the attack. And Georgia Wall comes down the wicket. It's down the ground. Smriti Mandhana clashed with the bowler and then eventually takes a single. 8 more needed now. 2 boundaries away from winning this. It's a big clash coming up tomorrow between Gujarat Giants and Mumbai Indians. UP Warriors will be hoping against hope that Gujarat Giants can win tomorrow's game. Because if Mumbai Indians wins tomorrow, then UP Warriors will officially be out of the tournament. And Mumbai Indians will all but be through to the playoffs, although Delhi Capitals we will know exactly what to do in their last game. Second ball of the over coming up. Mandhana comes down the wicket, pulls it in the air, and I think it's gone all the way as it has, all the way for 6. Mandhana is in a hurry to get this done with, moves to 49 now with that 6. And just 2 more runs needed now. There's just 2 needed. Mandhana tossed up outside the off stump, driven straight to covers. Dot ball from Asha Shobana. Smriti Mandhana looking to finish it, get to her half century as well. She has also been in outstanding form in this tournament. Here we go again. That's spun back in, punched straight to the fielder again. Another dot ball from Asha Shobana. The wait continues. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Just 2 more runs needed. 1 hit away from winning this RCB. So 5th ball of the over coming up. Comes down the wicket, drives it down the ground, picks up the single, scores our level, half century for Smriti Mandhana as well. 50 from just 26 balls with 7 boundaries and 2 sixers at a strike rate of 192.31, and she has also been superb today with the bat. And now just 1 more run away from winning this. It's been a comprehensive win for the RCB in all honesty. Just one more run needed. Georgia Wall back on strike. The last ball of the over coming up. Can Georgia Wall finish it in this delivery? Yes, she can. Oh, no, she can't. It's gone straight up in the air. Could this be out here? It is out. So Georgia Wall has lost her wicket here. Looking to finish it. Hit it straight up in the air. And the fielder has completed the catch at mid-off. The second wicket goes down for RCB. Still 1 needed. Over has come to an end. 8 runs came from that over, including the wicket now of Georgia Wall, looking to flick it away leg side there. But holds out to mid-off. So Asha Shobana eventually gets a wicket. Georgia Wall is gone after scoring 16 runs from 15 balls. And RCB are now 143 for 2 after 13 overs with 1 run to win. So Richa Ghosh is the new batter to the crease for RCB. Just 1 more run needed for victory. Richa Ghosh scored 90 runs in the previous game, unfortunately in a losing cause, but she'll be happy that RCB are winning this. Smriti Mandhana is on strike. Deepti Sharma back into the attack. Around the wicket to Mandhana. And Mandhana goes for a slog sweep. In the air, in the gap. Has it gone all the way? I think it has gone all the way, has it? No, it's bounced. It's bounced inside. It's gone 1 bounce into the boundary for 4. And RCB women have completed a demolition job on the UP Warriors today. A comprehensive win by 8 wickets with 41 balls remaining. And unfortunately for the UP Warriors, their campaign is all but done because their net run rate will also take a hit because they've lost this by a huge margin. Already they didn't have a good net run rate and it has taken a further beating. And it will take some catching up for UP Warriors. They'll not only need to win their final game, but they need to win it by a massive margin. And that is if Gujarat Giants are to beat Mumbai Indians tomorrow, then UP Warriors will mathematically still be alive in this tournament. And then they have to do some massive margin against Delhi Capitals. That will be the scenario. It all looks unlikely for UP Warriors. But a comprehensive win here for the RCB women. They have won this match by 8 wickets and are through to the final now officially. They are into their second WPL final. They made it to the final in 2024. They won the tournament in 2024. They won the IPL in 2025 and now again into the WPL final in 2026 as well. It's been a golden era, golden period for, we can say that 2024 to 2026 has been a golden period for RCB. WPL 2024 champions, IPL 2025 champions, and now into the final of WPL 2026, trying to make it another championship, second trophy in WPL. And they've guaranteed themselves a first place finish and they are into the final once again. A superb knocks from Grace Harris and Smriti Mandhana today. Smriti Mandhana unbeaten on 54 from 27 balls. And Grace Harris scored 75 from just 37 balls with 13 boundaries and 2 sixers at a strike rate of 202.70. And the way Smriti Mandhana and Grace Harris were striking it, it looked as though Grace Harris can get to a 3-figure mark, but not to be. But an opening partnership of 108 from just 55 balls, which just completely took the gas out of UP Warriors. And in the end, RCB getting over the line and winning it. Nothing much for the UP Warriors in the second innings. First of all, they didn't get enough runs on the board. 143 runs on the board is never going to be enough. Women's cricket is growing, evolving. Teams are chasing down big totals. 143 is just not enough in these conditions. And clearly, I think UP Warriors, they missed the services of Litchfield. Whatever it is, Phoebe Litchfield is a huge player for them. And her absence indeed hurt their batting today. After a good start, they just couldn't get the finishing kick and they just couldn't get a big enough total. And in the end, it became too easy for RCB. Only Shikha Pandey and Asha Shobana managing to take wickets. Shikha Pandey 1 for 36 in her 4 overs. And Asha Shobana 1 for 24 in her 2 overs. But nothing much for any of the other bowlers of the UP Warriors. They still have one game remaining in this tournament, UP Warriors. They have to win that against Delhi Capitals. But they need to also depend on Gujarat Giants to defeat the Mumbai Indians tomorrow. Because if Mumbai Indians wins tomorrow, then UP Warriors will officially be out of the tournament. And then it will be pressure on Delhi Capitals to win by a big margin to qualify for the playoffs. So that will be the scenario for the teams. So for now, a really good win for RCB. They're into the WPL final once again. A comprehensive win by 8 wickets against the UP Warriors. So we'll be back again to cover more matches in our channel. So until we come back again, please like, share and subscribe to our channel Runs and Views. Take care guys, cheers and good night.
Thanks for watching. like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share.